They say you can't escape who you are. That true transformation is impossible. Bullshit. What if I told you there's a forbidden method so powerful, it doesn't just change your life, it erases your entire existence and rebuilds you from scratch? A method the top 1% have been using for centuries to become untouchable. But here's the thing. 99% of men watching this right now won't have the guts to use it. Because real transformation isn't about adding new habits or reading some self-help book. It's about murder. The complete elimination of everything you are today. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact blueprint that turned suicidal failures into legends. The same method that transformed a 300-pound nobody into an unstoppable force. The secrets that the elite don't want you to know. This isn't another motivational video. This is the dark truth about becoming unrecognizable in 2025. Still here? Then you're ready to disappear. The brutal truth, let me tell you about transformation in 2025. The graveyard of self-improvement is filled with men who tried to build a mansion on quicksand. Men who thought adding a new morning routine or copying some guru's habits would change their life. Funny thing about graveyards, though, they're not just where things end. They're where real transformations begin. Think about a snake. When it's time to grow, it doesn't just shed a few scales. It doesn't optimize its old skin. It creates completely new skin underneath, and then violently breaks free from everything it used to be. That's real transformation. But what if I lose everything? They ask. Wrong question. The right question is, what if everything you're so afraid to lose is exactly what's keeping you trapped? Your comfort zone, a prison cell with Netflix, your day job, paid slavery, your social circle, crabs in a bucket. I'm about to show you the transformation protocol, the exact system that's going to make you unrecognizable in the next 90 days. This isn't about working harder. This is about strategic elimination, calculated destruction, planned rebirth, and fair warning. Once you learn these 4 phases, you can't go back to being the old you. That option dies forever in the next 60 seconds. Ready to begin the demolition? The Transformation Protocol Phase 1. Let me show you Phase 1 of your disappearance. The part most men skip, and why they fail before they even begin. Before you can destroy something, you need to know exactly what you're destroying. This isn't about making a cute little list of bad habits. This is about cold, ruthless self-examination. Pull out your phone right now. Open your screen time. Look at those numbers. That's not just data. That's evidence of your slow death. Every scroll, every like, every pointless notification is a nail in your coffin. Now look at your bank statements. Those aren't just transactions. They're receipts of your weaknesses. Every impulse purchase, every comfort buy, every time you chose temporary pleasure over permanent power. But here's the real killer. Your contacts list. Scroll through it. I want you to count how many people in there are actually helping you evolve. How many are pushing you toward greatness? I'll wait. Brutal, isn't it? See, your life right now is like a corrupted hard drive. And you can't format a drive without first knowing what's taking up all the space. The average man fears this audit. He makes excuses. I'll start fresh Monday. I just need to get motivated. Things aren't that bad, but you're not average. Not anymore. Because in the next phase, we're going to take everything you just audited and systematically destroy it. We're going to initiate what I call the Death Protocol. Ready for Phase 2? The Transformation Protocol, Phase 2. The Death Protocol isn't just about quitting bad habits. It's about executing a perfect disappearing act. First step, digital death. Those social media apps you checked 200 times today, delete them. Not disable, not log out. Delete. That photo gallery full of who you used to be, archive it offline. Those group chats draining your energy, leave them all. But what about staying connected? Connected to what? Mediocrity? Time vampires. People's highlight reels. Second step, environmental execution. Your room, your house, your workspace, they're all crime scenes. Evidence of your old identity is everywhere. Those comfortable clothes, donate them. That gaming setup, sell it. That bed that you sleep in till noon, put the mattress on the floor. Extreme, good. Normal got you here. Third step, relationship reset. This is where most men break. They say, but that's my best friend since high school. Yeah, and you've both been stuck in high school mentality since high school. Here's the brutal truth. Your relationships are either elevating you or eliminating you. There's no middle ground. I'm not saying cut everyone off. I'm saying audit everyone's access to you. Those friends who mock your ambitions, access denied. Those family members who feed your doubts, limited access. Those group chats full of memes and excuses, terminated. But won't I be alone? Let me tell you something. You're already alone. The only difference is right now you're alone, surrounded by noise. In the next phase, we're going to embrace that solitude. We're entering what I call the void phase. This is where legends are forged, or where weak men run back to their comfort zone. Which one are you? The Transformation Protocol Phase 3. Welcome to the hardest part of your transformation. The phase where you're no longer who you used to be, but not yet who you're becoming. The void. This is the phase where your phone stays silent, where your DMS are empty, where Friday nights are just you, your goals, and the deafening sound of growth. Most men can't handle the void. They crack after 3 days of no likes, no validation, no distractions. They run back to their old life, telling themselves, at least I tried. But you're different. Because in the void, something magical happens. When you remove all the noise, all the opinions, all the distractions, you can finally hear your own voice. The voice that's been trying to tell you what you're truly capable of. In the void, you don't build habits. Habits are for amateurs. You build rituals. 4 a.m. workouts? That's not a habit. That's a ritual of power. Cold showers? Not a habit. A ritual of resilience, reading instead of scrolling. A ritual of wisdom. But here's the secret about the void that nobody talks about. It's not about what you do. It's about who you become when there's no one watching. In the void, you'll face every demon you've been running from. Every excuse you've been hiding behind. Every lie you've been telling yourself. And just when you think you can't take it anymore, just when every cell in your body is screaming to go back to your old life, that's when the final phase begins. What I call the rebirth protocol. Ready to learn how legends are born? The Transformation Protocol, Phase 4. This is where everything we've destroyed gets rebuilt. But not like before. Something entirely new. You see, most men try to rebuild while keeping one foot in their old life. They try to become a lion while still bleeding like a sheep. That's why they fail. Real rebirth, it's about becoming unrecognizable to even yourself. First, you rebuild your mind, not with motivation quotes, with ironclad principles. Every decision, every action, every word that comes out of your mouth must align with one question. Would the man I'm becoming do this? Your energy becomes currency. You don't spend it on proving people wrong anymore. You invest it in proving yourself right. Your time becomes sacred. When other men are watching Netflix, you're executing. When they're debating sports, you're dominating your craft. When they're planning their weekend, you're planning your empire. But here's the part about rebirth that scares most men. You have to be willing to alienate people. Your new standards will make others uncomfortable. Your old friends will say you've changed. Your family might not understand. Good. A lion doesn't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. And from this point on, you're a different species. This isn't just transformation. This is evolution. You won't have to tell people you've changed. Your eyes will say it for you. Your presence will declare it. your results will scream it. This is where your resurrection ends and your reign begins. Want to know the exact implementation blueprint to make all this happen? Implementation blueprint. Let me give you the exact blueprint for your transformation. No theory. Pure execution. Day 1. The purge. Delete all social apps. Not tomorrow. Now, take your death photo. The last evidence of who you were. Clear your space. If it doesn't serve your evolution, it goes. First 7 days, the blackout. 4 a.m., wake up. 4:30 a.m., cold shower. 5 a.m., train. 6 a.m., build your craft. 7 p.m., plan tomorrow. 9 p.m., sleep. No excuses. No negotiations. Days 8 to 30. The rebuild, every decision goes through 3 questions. Does this serve my evolution? Would my future self thank me? Is this what the elite would do? You'll hit walls. Day 3. Your brain begs for dopamine. Day 7. Old friends try to drag you back. Day 14. Family calls you obsessed. Day 21. Solitude tests your limits. Your response. Silence and execution. Remember this. Pain is temporary. Mediocrity is forever. Ready to learn what this transformation will really cost you? The price of transformation. Let's talk about what this transformation will really cost you. You're going to lose people. That's not a maybe. That's a guarantee. Those friends you've known for years, they'll say you've changed. They'll call you obsessed, crazy, extreme. Your family might stop understanding you. They'll ask why you can't just be normal like everyone else. Your old comfort zones, gone. Your lazy Sundays, dead. Your treat-yourself moments, buried. But here's what nobody tells you about transformation. You don't just lose things. You gain something priceless. You gain the ability to look in the mirror and respect the man staring back at you. You gain the quiet confidence that comes from keeping promises to yourself. You gain the power of knowing that no matter what life throws at you, you can rebuild yourself from nothing. Most men will never pay this price. They'll stay comfortable, average, weak. But you're not most men. Not anymore. Ready for your resurrection? They say the phoenix is the most powerful creature in mythology. Not because it can fly, not because it's beautiful, but because it knows how to die and rise again. That's your path now. The death of your old self. The birth of something legendary. In 2025, there are 2 types of men. Those who keep watching videos, dreaming about change, staying comfortable in their mediocrity, and those who become unrecognizable. Your transformation starts now, not tomorrow, not next week. The moment this video ends, you make your choice. The blueprint I just gave you, it works, but only if you do. If you're ready for your resurrection, hit subscribe and turn on notifications for weekly transformation content. Smash that like button so other men can find this message. Comment, I choose resurrection below if you're ready to become unrecognizable in 2025. This isn't just another video. This is your wake-up call. See you on the other side.